Welcome to Tarot Time with Misty Tarot, answers for your everyday questions. Coming to you live from the air capital of the world. Call in now, 917-388-4316, to get your question answered on air by Misty. Too shy? You can ask your questions in the chat room or email your questions to emailtarot@yahoo.com before the show. And here she is now, the diva of divination, Misty Tarot. Good Friday morning, everybody. It's me, Misty Tarot, coming to you live from a beautiful ICT where I am ready to go. Got the coffee flowing through my blood. I won't say it. Yeah, I gotta say it. Tiger blood. Sorry, I have to. Oh my goodness. What a wacky man. Give me a call, 917-388-4316. I'll get your questions answered live for you on air. Of course, you can always ask me right there in the chat room. I do have some emails to get to today. And, your go-no-go's coming up at 29 past the hour as normal, as usual. And everything's fine. I've got everything queued up. We've got the music. We got everything going. Sorry. Charlie Sheen's really, he makes me laugh. And I know I probably shouldn't, but every time I switch the channel, he's on there, so that's why I've been itching to say Tiger Blood, so I had to say it. Oh, goodness. That's what coffee does to me. It makes me hyper. It makes me say crazy things. Oh, yes, and somebody in the chat room has just reminded me, it is a new moon today. Woo! Yay! New moon. Another reason to be hyper. Definitely. And I actually heard somebody say that they were advised to write checks to themselves on a new moon, and I thought that was really interesting. Like future checks, and you're supposed to do that on the new moon to get the abundance of money flowing through our bank account. And actually somebody in the chat room had said, what is up with me and banks? I'll make friends with money. That's what I told them. That's what you gotta do. We gotta make friends with it. We think we're okay with it. We're really not. And a lot of us that are, empath or, recognize our gifts, recognize our psychic abilities, things like that, we're really not okay with money. Not that we, spend it uncontrollably or anything like that. It's just that it's something that does not make our world go round. So for those of us that are a little bit more sensitive than others, it's a little bit more difficult to deal with banks and money because it's such an institution. And it's just like, wow, how does the world run on this? It's just, bleh. I feel the same way. I mean, a lot of people that feel the same way too. It's so funny. It's so funny how we have to have it. Anyways, let's see if I've got a soapbox today. I don't really have a soapbox today. I just want to talk about turning things around. I was talking to a friend the last couple of days about this. And I had said last week, I have my human superstitions. We all do. Our little tribal superstitions. And one of my things that I had implemented, a superstition in my life when I was a child, was Thursdays. I didn't like Thursdays. Still don't. But I'm trying to turn that around. I'm not a Thursday person. And then I'm a bit of a nerd. Yes, I am. I'm a geek. Especially with sci-fi. And one of my favorite stories, Hitchhiker's Guide. Thursday. It starts out with Thursday. Just being, ugh. Right? And I was like, it really resonated with me because I'm going, me too. I can't stand Thursdays. So I was trying to tell my friend that and the number 17. I didn't like it either. I needed to turn that around because I actually booked a trip, a business trip for Thursday the 17th, which means I will be getting on a plane on Thursday the 17th. Didn't even realize it because I was so focused on what I needed to do and the fact that it is for business, and I was so happy about it, and the blessing of it, that it didn't even, I kicked him out. And then, of course, a few days later, I was like, what did I do? So I said, I've got to turn that around. So especially with the number 17, I picked that one first, because I figured the number is going to be easier than a day. So I've really been working on that. And I kept saying to myself, every morning when I wake up, turn that number around. Make that a good number for you. And then I got a contract, and in line 17, I really, really liked what it said. And I said, ooh, I took a picture of it. And I go, here we go. Turning it around. Turning it around. And I kept asking and kept asking. And then I got some more good news. And I was sharing it with a friend. And when I did, she informed me, because I said, I want you to agree with me. We're on the same level here. So you're going to agree with me and be happy for me. And we're going to just pray about this together. Where two or more agree, right? And she goes, you know what I heard? I heard that if you hold that thought, that happy thought of what you want for 17 seconds, here we go again, number 17, it aids in the manifestation of it, okay? And I was floored, because there's that 17 again. So now I'm counting. Every time I hear something good from someone and they want something or they're believing for someone or something, I hold that thought. Like she said, I'm holding that thought for 17 seconds. So I really want you guys to look at stuff. I'm still working on the Thursday thing. I've changed my attitude about it, and I've stopped saying I hate Thursdays. So, we've got to turn stuff around. It's up to us. It really is free will. And if we don't like something, we really can change it. I promise you that. We just got to get off our butts and actually, do something about it. So, okay, I just want to talk to you guys about that. It's like a disbursement of energy, okay? We're taking negative energy, we're turning it around so that we can release positive. Because as you can tell in the world, you turn on the news, it's all negative. So we've got to find a way to take that and turn it into something good. Kind of like a plant, Take the bad, turn it into oxygen. I know, it's hippy-dippy, isn't it? I'm a little flighty today. I just feel the love. It's a day of peace, and it needs to be. All right, let's get me to shut up, and let's jump into some emails here. And let's see. The first email I have is from Michael. And Michael says, this is a very sweet letter. My heart just went out to him. One of the great loves of my life. Oh, I love that. One of the great loves of my life is leaving next month for a new job out of state. She feels the same about me, but hasn't wanted to get involved with me because of this. And so will she be back one day? Are we still going to talk to each other? Will we be together sometime in the future? Etc., etc. So sweet. I love hearing that come from a man. One of the great loves. At least he's recognizing. You gotta recognize people. Recognize and respect. Alright, let's see what's going on with your great love. I think you already know the answer to this. You and her both are very intuitive people, and you do follow your hearts. What I see around the relationship is that there is a real maturity to it, and there is a real separation of us and self. You guys aren't selfish. It's just that, you have your own paths, and then there's the us factor. And nobody's going to control that but you guys. So right now, it's not a good time for the relationship to flourish. Obviously, there's some other things that need to go on with that. I think you guys are making the right decision. I think woohoo, there goes my mouth. I think that absence does make the heart in some cases grow fonder. In some cases, it just makes it happier. So let's see if you guys are going to be together in the future, which I have a feeling you will be. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, there's the intuition card again, too. You know all about, it's just how you guys are really good together. So, I wouldn't stop your life and, wait for this. I just think it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. There is a bigger picture here. It's in the pursuit of self-worth. It's in the pursuit of you guys doing what you need to do to be your own person, making sure that your stuff is straight. so that when you do come together, you come together stronger. And you can still, again, have that separation of us and self, which is really healthy. Very, very, very healthy. And I think how this is going to come about, it's going to be the next few months too. It's only going to be a few months away. Something to do with one of you guys' moms. It's almost like one of them is, there's something going to happen with a mother. Nothing, don't freak out on me. It's going to be by the way of the mother. So I don't know if she's going to have to come back or something's going to go on to get you guys talking again. And you guys just need to keep your strength up and keep believing. You guys are still going to talk. You will be together. Will she be back? Yes. I don't think, I don't feel like it's a fit for her. But I think it's going to take a few months for her to realize that. So, yeah, it's all good. And you're a really intuitive person, Michael. You're really in touch. And I can tell just how you wrote about her that you are. So, no worries. It's all good. Okay. Next email is from Kelly. And Kelly says, I need to move this month. I'm short on cash. Get confused as to how I'm going to do this. Any insight would be helpful. Thanks so much. Okay, first, my mother pops into my head. Just to say, confusion is not of God. So, if we're confused, we need to sit down and pray. Because that is not something we need to partake in. Okay? There's some fear in there, and we need to get rid of it. So, how is this house sale and everything going to go? You just need to walk away, okay? And you also need to change your wording, change your thoughts. You're not short on cash, okay? I know it feels like it, but you're not. You need to start believing. You need to get your confidence up. Your confidence is just, and your heart knows it. Your heart is saying, look, will you just walk away? You need this separation. You need to say, you know what? It is what it is. I did what I could do, and it's time for me to go. Lesson learned. But you need to stop thinking so much. You need to let your heart lead, and just go for it. Your burdens are going into the past. It's not as bad as you think it is. Your imagination is running away from you. So you need to not worry about this. Also, other people around you kind of have your back with things. They're more of a clean up, clean out type people. So take a cue from them. Make sure that, you've become kind of a minimal. Well, good Lord, I can't say that word. You know that thing when you clean out everything and you really don't have anything? That kind of thing. Goodness sakes. So, just make sure everything's clean. Judgments are coming, okay? You're going to know what to do and when to do it just by the middle of next week. You're in the end stage of labor right now. That's why you're freaking out, not knowing where you're going to go and what to do. I really want you to work on your confidence, though. I want you to know that you already are. You already have been. You're just taking steps towards the future, okay? You're just waking up, and you need to say, okay, what do I have to do today to get to the move? Because you know you're moving. You know you've got to move. So whatever comes your way, every day you just say, okay, this is just another step to get me to that point. And you need to look at it as your future has already happened. You're just having to relive it again, okay? That'll make it smoother. Also, there's going to be a gentleman that's going to help you out with this. Not next week, the week after. He's a decision maker. It's just boom, boom, boom. This is what you're going to do. So if you can't take the lead, he's going to come in and take it for you. And he's okay. He's truthful. He's just a little overpowering. So just watch out for him. I would just concentrate on your confidence right now, because everything really is going to be okay. You need to make a decision right now to let go of an outcome and not expect anything, and just say, you know what, it's going to happen, and I just need to let it go. Just need to let it go. All right, I'm going to go into the chat room. And then I have a private message here that says, can you pull a card for me just for some guidance and focus? Well, sure. Sure. That's what I do. Let's see. Okay. I want you to sleep. You're not sleeping very well. Your spirit is all over the place. And I feel like when you go to rest, you're not resting. So I really want you to focus on that. Also, you need to let go of people controlling you. Okay, this is what's happening. No, you're not at full rest. They're saying, oh my God, all I just said, no, you're not at full rest. Okay, it's like your physical body is sleeping, but your spirit is just, and it's just all over the place. So you need to walk away from people. You really do. There is a lot of things going on. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on. A lot of people talking about some stuff. And you need to just cut it off. You need to walk away from things that are no longer helping you out, no longer nourishing you, and from people that are no longer cherishing you. You really need to walk away from, everybody does. Walk away from people that do not cherish you. This is not the year for it. We need to be with people that cherish us and want to be around us, not need to be around us. So look out for that. And just recognize your blessings. Recognize the fact that, you know what, you don't have to fight your way through life. Things can be easy. You can accept. And, no secrets. Just living in a carefree kind of an environment that you need to build for yourself. So I really want you to take back control over your heart and stop giving your will away to other people. All right? Take control of your will and recognize your blessings. Your blessings are abundant and they will never stop. Never, 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 never stop. Even when you feel like things are stagnant and aren't happening, it's never going to stop. Your blessings are always there. Please look for them. So, yeah, I want you to pray today. I want you to meditate. And I want you to say, God, you know what? If people are fighting me or talking about me behind my back, please get them to shut their mouth so that you can get real sleep. That's why all you're doing is sleeping, because you're not getting real sleep. So watch out for that and walk away. Walk away. Self-worth. Love yourself. So that then you can attract those that really love you and want to be around you. All right? And not sucking at your energy like spiritual vampires. Because that's what they do. Spiritual vampires. Always fun. All right. Let's get into the phone lines, which are lighting up. And I believe the first call of the morning is going to go to Texas. Good morning, Texas.
Morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fabulous. What can I do for you?
This is Lashandra. I finally moved.
Yay! How is it?
It's good. I've been here for like 3 weeks now.
Okay.
He did move too.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So how happy are you?
I'm happy, and actually, it's like he did a 360. He's like a totally different person.
Yay!
And I want you to look at that too to see if it's sincere, but it seems like it is.
Yeah, it sounds like it is by the tone of your voice.
Ring. Yeah, he bought me another ring, and he apologized for everything, and he said that, he wouldn't do it again. And,
I like the way he apologizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my question is, the real reason I called is because I finally got my website up and to start my own business.
Okay.
And I was wondering how it's going to work out for me and what do I need to do to, start, my business coming in.
Okay. All right, let's go with the business question here. Oh my God, you've got such happy cards. I'm so happy for you. Everything has just really, it's falling into place for you. Here's the good thing. Because of that, see, that one part of your life aligned with the other parts of your life. So now you can concentrate, you can focus. So I want you to do something that's very, very, very hard. I want you, or it can be very, very easy. It just depends on your perspective. Mm-hmm. I want you to let it go now, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay, so now you gotta let it go. We gotta stop thinking about it. It is no longer a part of our life. And I really would like to see you picture a cord coming from you to that past memory or what has happened, okay? Mm-hmm. And I want you to cut it, all right? And I want you to say, this is no longer a part of me. This will not tie me down. So because things are really, really good, your heart is saying, let it go, because now the bigger picture, you see it and you can see what's getting ready to happen. And your mind is aligned with that. And he is very sincere, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you guys are on the same page. So we don't need to think about that anymore. We no longer need to live in judgment or think about this anymore. Right now, what you need to do, you need to also make a list of what it is you want from this business, because right now you have an opportunity, whatever you wish for is going to come true.
Okay.
Okay, so this is about you just literally putting it down, saying my needs are met, this is what's going to happen, and just, act like it already is, you already are. So this is a really good opportunity for you.
Okay.
And I want you to get more passionate about it.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to get fired up about it. Like Monday morning, I want you to be fired up. And I want you to really go for it.
I also started a job on the 14th. It's not really what I want, but are there going to be opportunities for me to move in another position, like shortly after I start this position?
With that job, not anytime soon. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait a minute now. What is it you're wanting? You're wanting your own business, right?
Yeah, I want my own business.
Exactly. So why does it matter? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So don't put both things out there. You want a high position in that job and you want your own business. Right now, the universe is wanting you to put your time into the business. I mean, obviously, you're going to have the job to, make sure that your needs are met, but you need to focus your energy right now on what it is you're wanting to do with your own business.
Okay.
Okay, and really go for that. Really, really go for that, because there is a real opportunity in here for you to just evolve as a person. You're getting ready to go into a whole new phase of your life, and this is the foundation for it. So I want you to write it out and build that foundation. It's like building that blueprint, drawing that blueprint out.
Okay.
Okay, but it's really, really good, and I want you to put your energy on it, especially next week. I really want you to focus on it.
Next week?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well.
So, I'm so happy for you. You sound so wonderful.
I do. I feel bad.
Yeah, I can tell. You're just remember, let it go. Everything's fine now. This is new. This is a new relationship now.
Okay.
Okay, new ring, new relationship.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome, LaShondra. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. So one thing we forget to do, okay, when something happens in a relationship and we accept them back because we really, really want them or for whatever reason, we forget to let go then. We have to start new. It is not fair to allow somebody to come back and then say, you know what, and the minute you guys get into your first fight, you did this with so-and-so. You can't do that, guys. If you're going to accept somebody back, it has to start over again. New relationship. Okay, let's go to Washington State. Good morning.
Good morning, my darling Misty.
How are you, love?
I love the way you talk to God. Okay, God, tell him to shut up, okay? That feels so good.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's a very intimate relationship you have with God. Tell him to shut up, okay, God?
Yeah, I know. It's really, I do. And I'm one of those people, you know, I sit there and I'll look up and me and you, buddy. Me and you need to have a talk right now. he's very much my father.
It's got me giggling already. And I was thinking, I love Thursdays and I anticipate them because they get me ready for Friday when I can hear Misty.
Oh, that's so sweet. I know, right?
Well, I really created a lot of changes, and I only have one question because I have a number of them, but I can only ask one. So I'm going to ask you about the cash flow thing happening, and if your cards can tell me something. I have invested something, and I'm feeling really good. And then there is one more piece that I want to ask you about. It would stretch me, and I'm wondering if I should go for it. If it worked out, it would really be just stunning. And it's also a stretch. And so I'd like to know if you get the stretch, I should go for the stretch, that last piece.
Nope.
Okay.
Not right now. Not right now. I feel like it's something you should sit on. Just wait a few more weeks. Even if it's something that needs to be decided now. There's just something you're missing.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So calm down about it. I like what you're doing. I like the direction you're going because you know what's going to happen, and actually you're going to get a little bit back, more back from where you're going right now than if you were to go ahead and do the other thing. So I like where you're at right now.
Okay. You know, the man that I have been, has been with a long-distance relationship, and he turned around immediately and went with another woman, and he's in a relationship with her. We have had this long-distance thing, and he called and said, I can't wait to come and vacation with you.
3
and
weeks,
said,
right?
A minute. Huh?
Wasn't it supposed to be like 3 weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. You remember, Misty. Thank you. And I said, wait a minute. You want to come and vacation with me and you're in a relationship? And he said, yeah, I'm real excited about here, but you're my best friend. And I just went, I don't think so. This doesn't feel good.
Oh.
So, I don't really want to be that kind of a friend.
No. No. You're better than that. No.
And so, what do you get with this? I do think he's very happy with her. He decided in 3 hours on her, and in 3 days he put up on his Facebook in a relationship, and he's calling her his partner. It's almost like he rushed to get out of it with me as fast as he could.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fear of emotion, fear of his emotions. And the person that he's with is very materialistic.
Oh my goodness!
So this is someone that's completely different. But it appears to him like she's all out on the line, and like there's no mystery. He knows what he has. You know what I mean? So it's just really easy. He can throw something at her, and she'd be completely enamored by it. Where with you, he would have to, really reach within himself and make sure he's talking and that it's on a deeper level, and that scares him. He doesn't feel like he's ready for that, and that's his lesson.
Yeah. I thought we really had a very deep connection. Do you see him keeping on with her?
Nope.
How long?
Like 2-3 weeks.
No.
Well,
really?
which is funny.
Say, Miss?
Yeah, no, seriously. Because I'm seeing a separation by 2.5 weeks. Because it's like it literally came in. He had a choice to make, and we get that. We get that crossroads. He had made a decision that he was going to come see you, and then somebody popped up.
Yeah.
And in that free will moment, in that free will moment, he went with the easier road.
Yes. And I absolutely scared him, and he misunderstood what I said, and he was hurt, and he went with, I can't deal. I can't deal. I'm going to go right in front of me, and that's exactly what happened. She emailed him on a virtual singles thing.
Gotcha.
And yeah, she went for him, and he said, okay. Wow,
yeah.
I'm out of that one. And he replaced me in 3 hours.
Yep, exactly. Just because he didn't want to take action and wanted to sit back and do something easy at that point.
Oh my God.
I know,
okay.
They do that.
And do you see us ever meeting?
Yeah, actually I do. It's going to be, it's just going to be kind of, because he was hurt, but he was scared more than anything, and he's going to come back with a very, like a younger energy with him, that almost boyish.
Oh, well, he's already got that.
Yeah, it's going to be more. I think he's going to try it again. I think he's going to recognize what he did, but I kind of see you pulling back from it when he does.
Yeah. Well, that boyish thing makes me a mom, and I don't want to be
a
mom. I'm
exactly.
An old, And I actually saw this vision of this really a strip across his face. I can see his eyes, his nose, and his really wide laugh. And he looks Italian to me. He's like, has that bronze kind of, he's in the sunshine and he's laughing. And I know I'm not supposed to ask this. I'm taking up too much of your time. But did you get anything?
Yeah. I get a lot of passion.
Oh, goody. Well, that was just the perfect word. I'll be
there
now.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that, because I see you shifting from, this gentleman's energy into more of what you want and what you would like to have in your life. I do see you walking away from this kid, let's call him. This one is more mature. This one is more of a man.
Definitely. I don't need a man, but I prefer a man.
Sure.
So that I'm not this mother energy. But, I love this other man so much. I have such a great soul love for him. So,
and this is a 2.5 month thing.
Huh?
This is like 2.5 months.
That he's back?
No, that this guy you had a vision of.
Oh, wow. That's soon. Misty Tarot, I just adore you, and I wish you'd come up on YouTube more. I'd love to watch you because you're just so buoyant and full of life, and that is so much to share. I love that you share who you are, and if you get self-critical, it just destroys everything.
I know, but you know what? I worked on it all last week, and everything is completely up to date. I've got all of this. Yep.
And self-appreciation is first.
I
take a big cup of it every morning, and then everything flows.
Absolutely, yeah. I sucked it up. I sucked it up after Friday's show, and I sat Friday and Saturday and Sunday and got all of my shows up there. So it's completely up to date, so I will be able to get the last night's show and today's show up there by tonight.
Oh, how cool. Well, you're an inspiration to all of us, and so bless you for being on air.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad.
Highest air.
Thank you, honey. You have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, you too. Hasta luego.
Bye-bye. I love you guys so much, and it is on YouTube, Misty Tarot YouTube channel. There should be a link to that on my website, I hope. There should be.